gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpiopriestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate your likes and subscribes. Everybody who already has, why, thank you. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as the link in the bio. I have many different options. If you would like to enter to win $175 drawn on November 30th, you can do that by liking, subscribing, and entering blessing. But Scorpio, if you're doing well for yourself, let's pass this forward to those who could use the extra come up. But anybody is welcome to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading by liking, subscribing, and entering reading. Well, I hope you're all doing well, vibing high, and living your best Tuesday life. This is the Daily Tarot, and this is a timeless message, Scorpio. It is whenever you are getting it. Let's hop in. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head that remind you of what you did wrong, proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action: make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up the pen. What does your next chapter look like? I feel very emotional, like I could actually cry. I feel for some of you, this has been such an emotional time in your life. But Scorpio, it's time to burn it away, sweetheart. This is where the magic happens. If things are not going well in your life, if there are things that are not working or falling away, it is because it is time to go through one of your legendary rebirths. You were born for this, Scorp. For a lot of you, you have got to stop allowing your past indiscretions, past people, where you've came from, what everybody thinks you should be. You got to stop allowing it to run your life. Your past does not have to indicate your future, Scorpio. You are the creator of your own world. Who do you want to be now? Where do you want to go, sweetheart? Write today. Sit down and write. What is it that your soul is calling you to do? What is it that you want to do now, today, as you today, not as you were last year or you 20 years ago? Who do you want to become now? Spirit has been screaming at you for many readings here to let the past go, to burn it away. It is very powerful when you finally realize that your past does not have to define your future. The thinking man, for some of you, you may be in your head thinking a lot. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, the thinking woman, community, and cornucopia in reverse. Angel of Strength, bottom of the deck. For some of you, you may be turning 60 this year, 47 here, 38, 46. You are thinking of someone, somebody's thinking of you. The masculine and the feminine energies are in their head. Both of you are thinking of one another, round and round and round with your thoughts. Some of you here, it's time to get out of those ruminating thoughts. They're not serving you anymore. There could be something going on in your community today, something going on in the community here for Thanksgiving. Heart chakra could be blocked, Scorpio, or it is opening up. But cornucopia in reverse, number 11, we're going to read this. For some of you, one of the reasons why your money's funny or you haven't harvested yet is because you haven't let go of an old toxic karmic cycle. You're, no disrespect, but you're waiting around for a person that's incredibly toxic and not good for you. The Holy Spirit is not going to bring you beautiful blessings in when you're waiting to be with somebody who is that makes you sad, tired, that sucks your energy. Number 11, cornucopia in reverse. The cornucopia in reverse is often the card of personal frustration. You may find yourself feeling discouraged by having wishes denied, or perhaps you're just disappointed with the delays involved. Don't be surprised or too disheartened if obstacles seem to block your way. It may simply take some patience and persistence of action. May be required a radical shift in how you are approaching your goals and your mind, Scorp. This card reverse indicates a cycle of restriction or a period of lack or loss. Don't let this deter you. Use this time to go deeper. There may be a lesson to learn or an entirely new direction to take. Be open, flexible, and aware. Remember, there are many roads to happiness. Affirmation: the universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. Those who like to say affirmations, this is a really good one to say if you're dealing with frustration, if things are not manifesting into your life in the period, in the time that you want it to. A lot of you, what I felt from that energy is the reason why it is not is because you're doing the same thing expecting new results. Scorpio, if you're living in lack right now or things are not going the greatest for you, honey, it is just messages that you're not doing something right, that you need to make changes, that something needs to change. And most likely for most of you, it's this thinking energy. It's self-fulfilling prophecies here. You're stuck in your mind and not making any steps forward or taking any action at all. It's keeping you stuck, as well as your wishes not coming in. For a lot of you have so much happiness and abundance on the way if you would just let go of the past and burn some things away. My goodness. Where'd that go? It flew all the way over here. Give me a second. It's going to be important, Scorp, that you take time out today to ask yourself, what is it that is no longer serving me? What changes can I make? Even if it's just with your mind, sweetheart. If you can't change anything at all, change your mindset. Start working on mindset. Start working on manifestation techniques. Start working on raising your vibration and see if there's any changes that happen. See if you start feeling happier and better things start coming in. If you're not convinced that your thoughts create your reality, just try it. Work on it. Work on being more positive here. Shocking change, liberation, shedding, healing, caution, and lies. Shed your old skin and transform yourself into something better. Learn the art of blending opposites to help you see new layers of truth. And let go of old thoughts, habits, and beliefs that are hindering your growth, Scorpio. It's time. A lot of you have been holding on to the past for dear life. You're holding on to a past way of being, a past way of thinking. Predictive programming here, collective consciousness. It could be because your family has always done things one way, and so you feel like you need to. You are allowed to be whoever it is you want to be, love. And changing your thought process is going to change the name of the game for you. Tell me, Spirit, what is the daily message we can give our Scorpios, please? Spiritual growth. Number 26, rejoicing. Number 66, hibernation. And number 18, past life connections. You are currently healing past life wounds. For a lot of you, you've been dealing with 909 on the clock. As I said that, angel number 909. You have been dealing with a past life situation, paying off past life karma, paying off debt from things you've did in your past here. For some of you, you've been paying off karma. You've been dealing with a lot of past things, and the past is always rearing its ugly head here in our readings for a reason, Scorpio. You're constantly thinking of things that's happened in the past or things that you shoulda, coulda, woulda done, and it's preventing you from fully healing. For some of you, you are healing things from your childhood. You may be even doing things like inner child healing, etc. You've been hibernating. Number 66. Your soul needs time alone for meditation and rest, or that's what you're being guided to do right now. For some of you, you've been in hermit mode. You haven't been really making any changes. You haven't been doing anything major, which is probably smart if you're trying to reframe your thoughts and you know, you're going through a breakup. Right now may be the time for you to self-reflect, Scorpio. Really get clear on your desires. Number 26, rejoicing. You have learned how to make the most out of life. Some of you here, you're making the best out of a bad situation. Congratulations. Making the most out of life. Scorpio, you can be, and you don't have to be wealthy. You don't have to be married to be able to be happy. You can be happy all within yourself. I've been my happiest when I've had my least. I really have. I've had a lot in life and I've had a little. And I'll tell you something, I have never been happier than when I got good with me, than when I truly allowed myself to start healing and letting go of the things that no longer serve me. I know how difficult it is. I've been where you are, but I did it and I've never felt better. Scorpio, I don't think about things from the past. I don't dwell on past mistakes. I don't even half of the time remember things that people say to me because I'm like, oh, do you remember when? No, I don't remember. I live in the present and I'm future focused. So it's hard for me to remember even past memories. That's how much I do not live in the past. For some of you, you need to get on that time. It would be life-changing for you. Spiritual growth. You are currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. A lot of you are just going through guided lessons. You're just going through guided spiritual lessons is all. You're learning, you're growing, and you've learned so much from the mistakes that you've made, or you should be. The only time a bad decision or a pain is a bad thing is when you don't learn from it, when you don't take your spiritual lessons from it. You take your spiritual lessons and you learn from it, Scorpio, and you would be unstoppable. By the way, guys, I had somebody mention that my reading was late yesterday. I may be an hour late often because I'm starting to go to the gym in the mornings when I have the ability to do that. So just so you know, I sometimes may be posting a little later. I also have been sleeping till 5 a.m. instead of getting up at 4 a.m. because my body is calling for rest. So if my readings are a little later, I do apologize. Scorp, tell me about these spiritual lessons here, this spiritual growth. You are moving into a period of your life right now where it is a transition period. You'll start looking at things in a different way. You've been procrastinating, though, and overanalyzing and very confused. 7 of Cups energy. For a lot of you, it's like you're looking at the menu too long. You already know what it is you want and what you desire and what you should do, but you're still looking at that damn menu instead of closing it and ordering, right? So a lot of you haven't put your orders or your wishes out into the universe, and that is one of the reasons why cornucopia is in reverse, because you don't even know what you want. 1 minute you're moving forward from a lover, from a job. The next minute you're not. As soon as you get clear on what it is you desire, Scorpio, you will be able to manifest this. Taking the next steps, being bold and ambitious. 2 of Wands energy, Page of Swords, trying to be logical. A lot of you here are trying to search for clarification or confirmation. You may also be looking into buying something or changing careers or doing something. You're just kind of hibernating right now and learning. This is a learning period, a transition period for you, Scorpio. It's important for you to start seeing the gray area of things, though. Not everything is black and white. Remember that. Tell me why cornucopia is in reverse. The wheel is trying to turn for you. Release and the Empress. Y'all, Spirit is being so clear here. Endings are merely just new beginnings. The need to release situations, people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. You need to start releasing more. You're hanging on to old baggage and an old thought pattern and old people. A fresh new start, the end of delays, a sudden unexpected progress, a very positive change in life. Some of you may be traveling, you may be buying a new vehicle, you may be doing something here that's a big purchase or a big move. You may be thinking about moving, relocating, but you're hanging on. You're afraid to do it, even though your soul is calling to you. For some of you, it's not that you got to really even release a lover necessarily. It's a thought process. It's a pattern of behavior that can be very destructive and unhealthy. Spirit is letting you know that there will be a time where these delays end and you will receive your wishes. But time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects. You will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Sitting in your Empress energy, male or female, and attracting in what you deserve and what you desire, Scorpio. And you will do that by getting clear on your desires and trying to remain in a high vibration. That is how you can get into a Empress energy. A Scorpio, a fixed sign, a Taurus or a Libra may be important to you. Now, I am adding to our daily reading what blockages you are dealing with, Scorpio, what it is you need to work on. Spirit, tell me, what are the blockages that Scorpio is dealing with right now? Some of you already know the blockages. It's the past, right? You're already, that's your biggest blockage, is not letting things go or not releasing things after they've hurt you. Surrendering to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to drama. Staying centered will help you resolve an issue more quickly. Surrender to drama. Some of you here, you may be addicted to drama. It could be creating blockages. You may not even realize how addicted to the drama you are. I've been here too. When I was young, I was always stirring shit up or right in the middle of something, or, I would, it's the way you, relate with friends when you get angry about something and you're all talking about a situation or somebody else. It's a way to connect with people. It's actually drama. There could be a lot of dramatic things happening in your life right now, and Spirit is asking you to take a step back from it or take a step back from getting involved in drama. It could be creating blockages. Gossiping is the number one way to lower your vibration. Remember, what we put out, we will always get back. So if you have been gossiping and in the middle of some drama, Scorpio, you may be about to get it back. For others, this is just drama in a relationship with a lover. You need to surrender and realize that you are addicted to this. You are addicted to the on and off, the highs, the lows, the sadness, the happiness, the intense feeling when they reach out and they give you a little tittle offer. It makes you feel so good, but it's really the smallest thing. Just saying I miss you makes you feel alive again, and then they fall off for another 2 weeks. You're actually creating blockages because you've become addicted to this cycle. Moving on here to money. Spirit, tell me, what is the money message for my babies today? We're listening to Hertz 777, which is really good for attracting wealth and abundance. You may want to listen to Hertz 777 as you fall off to sleep tonight, Scorpio. You're about to have a lucky break. You're being guided to take a gamble here. Get a money strategy. Think about the long game. For some of you, you may be in the military, thinking about getting out of the military. You could be a military wife or husband. There could be some kind of risky business move that you're thinking about making that will actually pay off in the long run, but it will not bear fruit for a while. So you're going to have to make sure you're understanding of, if you're thinking of starting a side gig or something like that, it may take some time to grow. But over the course of the next few months, you know, by next year, you will have produced some kind of real change in your life. Starting over here, saving up. You're being guided to have a nest egg. Make sure you don't spend recklessly here. For some of you, you could work in healthcare. There could be some new opportunities coming. You could get a really good benefits package. You may be needing health insurance because you're going through a divorce and you are on your husband's or wife health insurance is another message I'm getting. But overcoming obstacles here, making power plays, making progress, taking charge of your money, taking charge of your life here. Really making the moves that are necessary for you to have this abundance. What is this lucky break, please? Queen of Pentacles, baby. The Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You're brilliant, Scorpio. There's somebody around you that may be a feminine energy that may offer you an opportunity here. Somebody that is you know, does very well for themselves. There's someone that you may look up to as well in your career, or, you know, someone that you are mentoring with. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, be optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you want here, Scorpio. What do you want? Put your wishes out here into the universe. Universe, I am open to receive my blessings. Bring them in. I'm ready. Bring them in. I am blessed. I am abundant. I am a money magnet. Say those things all the time to yourself. Reprogram your subconscious mind here, Scorpio, because you have an amazing opportunity coming in. You just need to get out of the trap of your own mind. Some of you, you may be dealing with an addiction, unhealthy habits. You could be in your ego, in a lot of drama at work. You're thinking about changing careers, and you will be able to do that, but it requires you to lay down these burdens. 10 of Wands, a lot of you in reverse are stuck in an illusion that you'll never be able to get out of poverty, or you'll never be able to find a different, better job. It's just an illusion. Most of these burdens are only an illusion that you've made up in your mind. What is it that you want? What lights you up inside, Scorpio? Because it is calling for you. And in the long run, there's going to be something that really bears fruit for you. What you are investing in right now will take a little time, but in time you will be able to produce some really good money from this. Moving on to love. Between the lines. Somebody may always want you to read between the lines, never tell you the true, honest, you know, the way they really feel, never tell you the full story, Scorpio. This person seems to be a mystery to you. You feel magnetically drawn to them. They feel magnetically drawn to you. You're at a crossroads. They're at a crossroads. They could look at you as a mystery. You look at this person as a mystery, or it's a mystery on why they behave the way they do. For some of you, you just can't understand why they act the way they do. You may be in the middle of court, a divorce, something with this person. You may have had to have this person arrested because of bad behavior. You may be dating somebody that just went to jail or is headed to jail. Tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind. Divine intervention. There may be a divine intervention happening right now. There could have already been a divine intervention, and that is you were led to look at their phone, or led to look at their computer, or go somewhere, and now you see the truth about this person. They were wearing a mask. They could be having trouble with finances. They do feel you have unfinished business. But again, you see the truth. You're seeing the truth about this person, and they know it. They could be running because their mask slipped. You found out something that they were doing. You could have found out that they were, talking to multiple people, or lying about something they do for work, or hiding money from you for some. For some of you, you have financial obligations with this person, and they're not helping you. They're not helping you pay. They're not paying their child support. They're no longer helping you pay the mortgage. Something like this could be going on as well. You may have to sue this person. They may owe you a lot of money. How is the person on Scorpio's mind feeling, please? Ruins and blind spot. This person could have had a blind spot for something or someone. They got caught up in the whirlwind. Things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. This person's life is in ruins. They had some kind of blind spot, most likely for a third party, some kind of blind spot here on their friends and family, the people around them. Their life seems to be in ruins. It's a divine intervention. Remember, anytime the tower comes in, anytime you see the tower, anything of the sort, it is not spirit trying to hurt anyone. Even karma can teach a lot of life lessons. A tower moment is always because it was built on a false foundation, and spirit is trying to help spiritual growth here. Both of you seem to be going through a lot of spiritual growth right now. Crushed. You are hurting emotionally. You need time to heal before you jump in again. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. That's what this person's doing. They're just adrift. They're really, truly, their life is in ruins, but they're not seeing clear. They're still not seeing. They're still not understanding why. It's because this person is just bleeding all over you and anybody else. They're just drifting around, not ready to settle down, not fully explaining that to anyone. The way we triggered each other felt painful, and I didn't understand at the time. The thought of you with anyone else drives me crazy. I try not to think of that. I know you are not like the others. I know this is not the same. I've been reflecting on this in stillness and silence. I have old wounds, old cycles, old karma, and patterns to clear up. I am working on it. Well, that is a very true statement. This is somebody who is dealing with a lot of karma, dealing with a lot of old patterns, predictive programming. Again, remember, you're both here. You're both in your mind, thinking, ruminating, thinking about past conversations, thinking about past things that happened. This person may think, I've been a player for 40 years and that's how I'm going to be. They have some persona they need to keep up around them. There's been a divine intervention here. What is this divine intervention? This person's had a blind spot for people in their life, or another lover perhaps. And the divine has shown them who they really are. Thinking of you here. See, this person's in their mind constantly. Daydreaming about you. Daydreaming about having a life with you, Scorpio. This definitely could be a twin flame relationship, but there could be a divine intervention here, future marriage, the one and union, life partner, or there was a divine intervention and this person was shown who their current partner really is. For a lot of you, that is what I feel. I have felt it here since this blind spot energy. This person had a blind spot for someone that they could have left you for, or somebody that they've been dealing with for a long time. They had a blind spot and the divine has stepped in to show them who this person really is. Tell me more about this, please. Past life karma, when you least expect it, true love, and new beginning. There's some divine intervention happening where this person's being shown who you are. They're realizing they have unconditional love for you. It's going to happen when you least expect it. You're not anticipating this. There's been past life karma, karmic debt, karmic cycles that you're in. I've been really feeling a lot of past life karma. You're paying off past life karma, and so are they. You're both, there was something that happened, from the divine. It was orchestrated by the divine because it's past life karma that needs to be paid off. Once the past life karma is paid off, you're free to move forward, and you are free of having to experience heavy lessons or heavy karma. So both of you are going to feel very, light, better. Things are going to start going better in both of your lives. Tell me about unfinished business, please. Love bombing, stringing along, fate, destiny here, beyond your control. This person seems to feel led back to you. They may be just giving you little tiny bits. They're dragging you along here, Scorpio. They're coming in love bombing. They're very charming. They're a Casanova. They come in heavy. They put it on heavy. You get messages all week long. You hook up over the weekend. Bam. You don't hear from them again for another 2-3 weeks. That's exactly what some of you are dealing with from what my guides are showing me and how I feel. This person, if you haven't heard from them, they may start that cycle of coming in, telling you they missed you, telling you, that they don't want to live without you, whatever the fuck. And then they're going to go right back to an old pattern and an old thought process. This person has got to clear this up. For some of you here, tell me what the mask is. This person has been wearing a mask. They were not showing you something about them, and you found out because it was a divine intervention. It was beyond your control. You figured out why this was unrequited, why this person was holding back and resisting your connection. You could have found out that there was some kind of secret lover that they had. You also could find out that this person is secretly watching you behind the scenes. They're low key. They're trying not to be seen, but they're secretly watching you. What are they going to do? They need more time. They're checking their messages. They're hoping you text. Spirit's saying there's something better. This person may be seeing somebody in the workplace. You may work with them, Scorpio, or you may meet somebody new at work. There is telepathy going on. There is mirroring going on, but this person is figuring things out and they need more time. They've been holding back. They're checking their messages. They're looking at old messages. They're rereading things, trying to figure out what it is they want. They feel magnetically drawn to you. Emperor energy here. 10 of Swords. This person has betrayed you. They're stubborn. They hold back from you all the time. Their indecision is very hurtful. It's hard to hear someone say they don't know what they want after you've been together for so long. It's difficult, Scorp, but you need to let go of the final outcome here. Focus on your present. Focus on how you can become better, healthier, happier. Learn your spiritual lessons, and what will be will be. Let go of the final outcome. You're holding on too tight to if y'all are going to reconcile or not. Even if you do reconcile, that doesn't mean this person will stay. So it's important that you get good with you, Scorpio. Remember, no one is guaranteed to stay but you. This person is very burdened. They are healing though, but they're being pulled in many different directions. This could be a Cancer or an Aries. They love you, Ace of Cups, and they may come on in, Ace of Wands, wow, and tell you that they're single, that they had a blind spot for somebody, that they see this person now, or they've had a blind spot and they haven't allowed themselves to fully engage in this relationship because they've been walking around in pain for years, childhood trauma, etc. They're finally seeing, they're getting out of this blinded energy. This could be a water sign, an earth sign, a fire sign. Tell me about what this is though, what this divine intervention was with blinded, please. What was this person blinded to? I want to confirm that again because I really feel for a lot of you, it's somebody they share children with. They had a blind spot for this person. They had a blind spot for a third party in their life. Their intuition was guiding them to see something, This third party may have been doing things with money. They may have been hiding money, spending money on things they shouldn't, and this person discovered it. They also are realizing that they are a love bomber, that they are the definition of a love bomber. Love bombers don't know that they're love bombers, right? They do feel all those feelings. They feel all excited and invigorated, and they do want to come in and show you all sorts of love. But then they get filled up, and then that's enough for them. They're on to the next. Most love bombers are not, they don't understand that they're actually love bombers. This person is starting to understand a bit that they've left you out in the cold, that there's telepathy between the two of you, that this third party is not who they seem. This third party is not what they've pretended to be. Tell me about blind spot, please. They could realize that this third party is secretly jealous of you. They're a pathological liar, that they're non-committal. They may have found out this third party was lying and sneaking around with other people, that they would lie to boost their ego. They also realize that this third party is actually secretly jealous of you, Scorpio, that they could be watching you. For a lot of you here, there's an intense emotion going on right now between this person and whoever they are with. A lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, and a lot of realizations. There's low self-esteem between the two of them. There's obsessive thoughts between you and them. You're both thinking with no action. This person and the third party are fighting. They're realizing that the third party could be watching you, or that they're sleeping with the fucking enemy. Oh boy. So Spirit, tell me, what are they going to do next and when? What are they going to do next and when? They're exploring here. Pisces season could be big. In the next 13 days to 13 weeks, we do have new beginning, okay? They could come in with something about your children if you share children with this person, or they could come in here for some kind of new beginning. This person seems to, at the very least, want to talk. They're trying to work on their finances. They could be 34, 41. You could be a Capricorn or a Pisces here. They are exploring their subconscious. They're realizing that they're twisted, that they have a lot of issues that they got to deal with, that their behavior's not normal. They're starting to understand that. This person may reach out to you somewhere in the next 13 days to 13 weeks. But please know they're coming in still very wounded, wearing their mask, trying to figure things out. They may not fully engage with you right away, Scorpio. You may get just that little tittle love offer and then for them run right back out the door. Why they figure this out. Some of you just want to have a conversation with them. I think you're going to be able to do that. Somebody here could have blondish hair, wear glasses. I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed Tuesday ever. And I will be live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to do a live show and $10 cash apps. Love and light.